All right. Sorry about that. The FTB app was like, nah, you got to re-verify. And I re-verified, and then it was like, nah, you got to re-verify again, man. Finally, it let me in. So, sorry for the slightly later than usual start, but I was experiencing, once again, some technical difficulties. It seems to be a common theme here recently. But we're back on Oceanblock. We'll give a few minutes here for everybody to get in. I should probably do some stream notifications and stuff. You know, them things. Do the content creator shuffle, right? Yep. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. So we paste this in here like that, and then we're gonna change this to be something about particle accelerators, because that's the plan today. I have no clue. I still haven't looked up any videos. I'm just gonna figure it out. Can we do this? And then we're gonna do some of that, and then we need the link for today's. We do this number, paste that in. That is the wrong thumbnail. Wait. Okay. This needs this. And then, sorry, I'm doing notices. All right. I was like, why does that thumbnail have like 2 weeks ago's stream title on it? There we go. Happy Saturday. Cool. Notices have been sent. I don't know why the stream image still has that old restream. I gotta fix that thumbnail at some point. We'll get on that. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome in. Let's get to some crafting. I've got my coffee and my bagel here. So cheers, and stuff to those of you who coffee and breakfast with me. And cheers to all of you who are drinking beer, because it's beer 30 in your time zone. I'm here's looking at you, rude puts. So let's see. All right, I think we're going to need more room for this particle accelerator. So let's work on figuring that out. We need some space. Teleportation interrupted. I don't want to teleport nowheres. All right. Nowheres. Not on makeshift. No, I was going to wait to do any streaming on makeshift until after I put the first video out tomorrow, which I still have to edit and still doesn't have any other content creators in it. So we've been playing Oceanblock for a couple months now. We're getting pretty close to done with it, honestly. We are down here and we need to make our 10-minute rift crystals. So we need to get into some occultism for some aphrodescence and time crystals. We need more time in there to get more of them so we can make the ones you grow. So kind of stuck on, I think it's particle accelerator is what we need for proceeding. And yeah, so I started on it, but realized quickly we needed way more space. Although I think I've probably got enough room out here. I just got to figure out how to make it work. So, but yeah, I've already told my audience that we're doing the whole makeshift thing, and I just, I gotta get that first episode out, and we'll probably do, I don't know if we'll do every Saturday on there or what. We'll have to see how that goes. But here we are. So we built our first ring here, and this thing gets it up to speed, but then spits it out. And so in order for us to get what we need, we actually... Why can I not... Where's my stupid quest line I'm looking for? Or a tech. There we go. All right. Particle Accelerator Wiki. Oh, it's got like an actual wiki. Fun. Okay. All right. Let's get that pulled up on the other monitor. Yeah, we got to... If you need a guide to tell you how to do something that the guide is external to the game, holy cow. Yeah, that's something special. Let's see. Oh god, it's got math in here. Once inserted, it travels. They can be right-clicked to add a 45-degree turn. Another guide ring needs to be in the particle's path as defined by the guide rings. Depending on the speed, the allowed distance between guide blocks increases. Okay. We can add a redstone switch, but there's a mechanic in here. We were looking at that last time. So there is something in here from this stuff that detects it. There we go. Particle accelerator sensor. So this thing here will automatically switch it at a certain speed. So we definitely are going to need one of those. Do we have any of those in storage? What is that? The accelerator sensor. We do. All right, so we've got one of those. We're going to need some more guide rings for another ring. Oh, we ran out of like everything there. Steel. Do I got steel essence? No. How are we making the steel? In alloying in the foundry. Okay, so we need some coal coke and some iron. Coke. Iron. And still haven't found a feeding upgrade. Can't craft them in this pack, so we're still just noobing it up with our, you know, having to eat our golden carrots by hand. There's the foundry. Okay. Oh, there's a little steel in here. Not a whole lot. All right, let's make sure our steam engine's running. We've had problems with that after the server reboots a couple times where we lose our power. Looks like steam engine's still running. Hey-oh. Okay, particle can also enter from the other direction, visualized by the red portion of the guide, and it'll follow the path. Okay. So what it's saying is if your long side is 15 blocks... What? The following picture shows how the curve distribution is being calculated in game. To allow higher speeds, either increase the distance between corners or make the corners themselves longer. Speed sensors. Particle speed can be measured with a particle sensor. A comparator can then provide a redstone signal based on the particle speed. The following table shows the required speed for each redstone level. So we have to read that with a comparator to give the redstone signal to switch our track? No, that's just if you want to like output the info, it looks like. Because they're not tying their redstone back. Oh, the wiki link, I guess I could put that if anybody wanted it. I could toss that in chat. Let me grab it. Anybody wants to look at what we're looking at, I'll throw this link out there. So that's what I'm currently trying to figure this out with. Oops, that is the server, not the stream. What's up, Rude Puts? How you doing? I was talking to you a second ago, saying that, to those of you drinking your coffee, good morning, and to those of you that it's beer 30, cheers. Yeah, it's coffee. It's so good. How in the world did I survive without the coffee? All right. So we got a little bit of steel. Probably not enough for enough of these particle accelerators. Let's put our iron away. All right, now we're missing something else. Gotta love it when you're like doing all this nested crafting. Superconductor duct, framed superconductor. There we go. So we need flux gates, fine wire, a dubious container, and energite. Flux, fine, dubious, doo. All right, we don't have any of them. We need some Duraplast sheets or HDPE. I think we can get those in our centrifuge, right? So some biomass down in the centrifuge. Right now the centrifuge is full of crude oil because I was making turbo fuel. You can make some more power this way. Why are you not? Oh, didn't want to do that. Getting on top of this machine is a pain. I really need like a better way to get over here. See, I can't even do it right. Cool, so why are you not sucking the stuff down? There we go. All right. So that gets us some more fuel in our generator here. And it is got a plug hooked up to it, right? Bypass limit. We just don't need the power on the network right now. Okay. Let's put this back down. So you can make us some more turbo fuel. So crude oil uses. You get, what is it? Fluxite, which I've got right here. I should automate this, but that'd be too much like right. All right, so now we need another centrifuge because I don't want to have to empty that one. Motors, magnetic coils. I probably ought to make recipes on some of this stuff. But why do right now what I can put off until tomorrow? I am going to need more of these, aren't I? Yep. So there's one motor. And then we need more of the electrum wire. Another 4. Made too much. Another motor. There we go. There's 2 of them. And then elite control circuits. And I just ran out of basic control circuits. I haven't automated all the mechanism stuff yet either, like we did in our other world. You got a new dog today. Heck yeah. What kind of dog? Needs vary. Oh, yep. I don't know if you're listening, Miss Yeti, but I can help you with that verification. It's all normally something you can do, but I don't mind doing the admin verify for you. But I'll have to be in the console for all the mods 10 to the sky. So let me see. I can do that. I don't know if I can do it from the console. I do see where it sent it. Oh, I can do it in Discord, right? Sorry, that thing's new. Let's see. I think I can do, what is it? Staff verify, Discord username, MC username. 1 second, y'all. Trying to get Miss Yeti verified for all the mod 10 to the sky server. All right, I got you there. You're good to go. I manually did the verification for you. Should be good to go. All right. Oh, look at that ugly face. That's adorable. Congrats on your new puppy, sir. Alrighty, what was I doing other than losing my mind? We were making another centrifuge. Okay, we had the stuff to make our second motor, and then we needed, control circuits. Control circuits, there we go. Alright, one of you has got redstone in you, right? There's some infused alloys. Let's go with, basic is what, osmium, right? In the machine. Osmium. So we'll just make a stack for now. Where is our enrichment chamber? Let's do some redstone. We got enriched redstone. Cool. Oh, would you look at that? We actually have basic control circuits already made. Sweet. It's like I was already working on this or something. I probably was. We needed 2 of the elite control circuits. So now we need some of this, which is just some of this alloy. Put in there. And then if we take that away, now we can do this. It's like I was actually working on this exact thing before. I had like all the ingredients down here. Probably was. You know, that's what happens when you play multiple worlds. You forget where you are, what you were doing, which way is up. All right, there's a centrifuge. We're going to need a machine block or whatever they're called. I gotta get my YouTube chat back up. There we go. There we go. All right, machine blocks. We should be able to make... Oh, we've got some advanced ones. Sweet. Well, we're running out of space. We'll just stack some more stuff on top of other things. It'll be okay. You know what? We can just pull some cable over here. Oops. I absolutely love the, you know, animations from Moratech. It's super cool. All right. And then we need power cables. Ooh, running low on those. There we go. Hey. All right, and we were centrifuging because we needed HDPE, so we need some biomass, which you put in here and spin down, right? No? We need water in here or something too? Yes, we need water. So we need the fluid fluid add-on or whatever. Fluid at Ori. Machine fluid add-on. Carbon fiber strands, so we need to do that. So coal dust, cool. Get our strands, okay. Bagel. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. All right, there we go. Machine fluid add-on. Fluid pipe. Mm-hmm. Hey, come on now. There we go. If we put this facing the other way, and we were to put a pusher west, we want it to push to the west. And then I was to get out a fluid canister. Will you push is the question. It's looking like no. What if I put it on this side? Okay. Tank there. And we tell it to push to the north. All right, so it's looking like it doesn't want to push. Oh. Is it because I'm a dummy and you have to put the fluid into the main machine? Ooh, that artifacting was not pretty. Have I got hard running hot or something? All right, so push to the east. Let's try that. Aha! Okay, that makes sense. So we can use our fluid drawer. I need more monitors. Faces the other way. That's what she said last night. I mean, she said it this morning too, if we're being real honest. All right. What did we get? Give me good stuff. Tier 4 dimensional storage, some entangled blocks. Those are fun. Some free turbo fuel. Heck yeah. What is that? Water generator upgrade. Oh, cool. So it's like you can make the lava generator, the dripstone upgrades for your Oratech, or for your drawers, your functional storage drawers. Apparently there's a water one. An Nanite. Tier 4 extraction upgrade. Cool. All right. Looks like we started on our occultism adventures the last time, too. Oh, that was lag. Oh yeah, definitely got some lag going on. I got computer issues going on. No, it says my GPU is 35C. GPU can't be that hot because they share a loop. Yeah, I think it's crazy to think I need another monitor. Absolutely crazy to think that. CPU temps, yeah, CPU's not hot. What is happening? Why am I getting lag? We're not seeing ping spikes. Don't make no sense. All right, so we got our water in here. And now if we put our biopolymer in, get us some HDPE sheets going. Is it like a bucket per spin? It's a half bucket per spin. Okay, so we're gonna need way more water. We got a lot of turbo fuel, so that's good. Even though we're not even using that power yet, we're gonna when that particle accelerator fires up. It is hungry. Oh, we got that water generator upgrade, so we could literally just toss that in here. Done. Look at that. It went from like nothing to full. I like it. Okay. How many occultism storage things do we have? Two tier 4s, four tier 3s. All right. So we got to let that make up. Oh no, I need my wand. Give it back. Okay. Fluid canister can go back in our backpack. You can go back in the backpack. All right, so there's 2 guide rings. We are working on guide rings. We are going to need way more guide rings. Okay, where is our pattern provider? There it is. All right, guide rings. So let's get some recipes going for some of this stuff. So particle accelerator guide ring. We want our pattern encoding terminal. Where are you? There we go. Pattern encoding. Particle accelerator guide ring. Done. Industrial glass. Done. Iron reinforced plating. Done. Patterns, need more of them. There we go. Sweet. Alrighty. Put this stuff in here. Okay, we're gonna need other parts of this too. We're gonna need pattern for these guys. Oh, they're made in the assembler. Interesting, so we can't really make a pattern for those. Okay, so dubious container was what we were working on. That was why we need the HDPE from up here. All right, dubious. All right, 6. Hopefully that's not going to be enough particle accelerator rings, but okay. And energite. Okay, and then dubious containers. All right, and then these were made in something. The assembler, right? Assembler. Okay. So it's flux gate, and then they go like that. Okay. We get 3 per craft. That might be enough. We'll have 12 more, so 14 total. Nobody wants to see Marshall no more. You know, I think these entangled blocks could be great for automating this Oratech stuff. Oh. Sorry for the moaning and groaning. I got all kinds of pain going on this morning. I got joint pain in my knees, my elbow, my wrist. I'm just falling apart over here. Yeah, we are out of this adamant ingot, which we make in the alloyer, nickel, and diamond. Oh, man, sorry. I just, I got some Eminem, music just pops in my head like that. And George Clinton always said, free your mind and your ass will follow. So, just flow with it when you get random music in your brain. It came into your brain for a reason. Foundry, so we can alloy those. We got more steel. This would be another great one to automate too. Those entangled blocks are good for that. Don't we have a bunch? We've got 2 total, plus the one in our bag. We used these in FTB Sky's Expert a lot. They were fun. They're not too bad to make. Just some obsidian. Yeah, really not too bad. And then they need a wrench, a specific one. Can bind entangled blocks to other blocks. Okay. Oh, man. This coffee is good. Probably ought to turn on some lights in here, too, before I start, you know, like, getting the full belly sleepy vibe going on after I finish my bagel. Does that happen to anybody else? You eat and then it's like you basically want to go to sleep immediately? Is that normal? Am I dying? I mean, I think the answer to am I dying is the same thing I tell people. Every minute you're alive, you're also dying. So, this has been Morbid Thoughts with Big Wooly. Tune in next week. All right, some entangled blocks. So we could automate this with an entangled block. If we were to just put it on the backside back here, maybe. What are you getting? You're getting energy that way. So if I put you here... Chump changes birthdays today. What? Sir Chumps a lot? Gets a birthday? I don't know that I knew that, but thank you for the heads up so I can message him and sound like I know. Things are dinging. Why is your phone not on vibrate, Wooly? No one wants to hear your text message notifications. Okay. Phone's on vibrate now. Y'all won't have to hear that anymore. Uh-huh. Wondering where Squirrel is this morning. He's normally the first one in here. Maybe I made him angry. I've angered the squirrel gods. Channels. Oh, God. Are we, like, painting ourselves into whenever we do this, it's going to be an absolute nightmare, and we have to, like, you know what we ought to do is we ought to just set up a new thing somewhere. Because ignoring this problem isn't going to be, I mean, the question is, can we ignore it long enough to finish the pack? Because if we can ignore it that long, do we have Zycraft in here? We don't. Okay. I need a better way to make netherrack. Tempered glass jar, lava, and redstone. Superheated. Where did netherrack pebbles come from? Nowhere. Dimensional mine shaft. Yeah, so it looks like our best one's going to be a jar that we superheat. Okay, are you done assembling? You are. Sweet. And then we can put those in, and we can tell it particle accelerators. Hopefully we can make 10 now. Particle accelerators 10. Go. All right. That went smoother than expected. Did we make the sensor already? We did. Okay, it's right here. Flux gates are platinum and processing units. Oh, that's right. Platinum is a precious material too. Sweet. And then we just need fluxite. Okay. All right, so it is catty-cornered like this. Platinum there, processing units there. So I need 2 of those. Linear motor. Dropper. Take these. So now, what are we missing? This thing. We're missing those. Okay. Another one of these. And another particle accelerator, because I guess that's where we put in the other piece, right? I don't know. I have no idea how this works. We're just winging it on this whole thing. Let's get that article pulled back up. I'm next month. No, I'm the month after, sir. My birthday is All Saints Day, so. All right. Accelerator design. Particle accelerators can be built various ways depending on their goals. A straight line of motors can shoot particles at something, but higher speeds are more efficiently reached with a circular design. Very large rings might be needed to reach certain elements. Slow particles require guide rings to be close together, so starting in a smaller ring and then using redstone to move to a larger ring often makes sense. Multiple ring stages might be necessary in some cases. Okay. So what was it we're trying to make in the collider, right? We're trying to make this stuff, correct? Overcharged crystal. And it needs 1,000 joules. Why were we trying to make these, though? Because we've gotten a bunch of these from chests. We were trying to make them to make something. Promethium. We can also buy them from the Amazon tablet. Interesting. I wasn't trying to make a nether star. I think we were trying to make this stuff, promethium. Which is used for ultimate machine block. What are we even doing? Why are we trying to get there? Let's go back to the thing and figure out what we're doing. So here, no. Why were we wanting the particle accelerator? What did we need? Now I'm confused. Yeah, don't have enough to make a block, so that's not an option until we get back in there. Uses on it. Wow, we can make our time wand, but we can't make time fluid because we don't have enough crystals, really. I mean, we could make some. time protection. Okay. All right. I am lost in the sauce once again. Did we like go through this the last time and come to the conclusion that I was dumb and we didn't need the particle accelerator as much as we thought we did? Soul binding, filled soul vial, Enderman, and a vibrant crystal. So, soul vial. Let's make one of them. We're gonna have to go turn the thing off. Soul binder. Do we have one yet? It's looking like a no. Where's my bed? There it is. Can you believe we made it this long without a purple bed? I mean, how did that happen? Okay. We need to sacrifice a cow. Okay. And then we need to do the Afrit, and then so yeah, we need one of these. Okay. Yellow dye. If we just take a book and quill. And toss it in the spirit fire. Get in there. Okay. And then uses on this one. We want the yellow book. And then we need Dictionary of Spirits to give it a daemon. Okay. And then our Aphrodescence comes from Abrus Open Conjure. Alright, so let's go make sure we've got that one drawn. I don't know if Matter is still around over on Twitch, but I am planning to try and hop on and get some more recording done for next week. So hopefully I'll be able to catch some of the other members on the server. Let's look at this book, because I think we're looking for not the Foliot. We want Abrus Open Conjure, which is hold on. Aviar Circle, okay. And then it gets bigger around it, and we go we probably ought to bring this over, actually. Let's do this again. So if we're going to go one in the middle there, let's go. Where is our eraser? Have we made it yet? Oh. Occultism. Isn't there an eraser for clearing the chalk? Yeah, chalk brush. There we go. Alright, well, I put it in the wrong spot, so we get to do it one more time. Alright, we want to come over one. Let's do... Hopefully that's big enough. Okay. And clear all this chalk we've already got down from the first one, because these are nested, so we're actually going to the one after this. Okay. All right, I think we've got everything. So now sacrificial bowl in the middle, candles there, white chalk. Oh, that is not right. We actually need the one after this. I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and go straight there. So we need this one. Yeah, we're going to just have to put some more stone slabs out because that's pretty big. Stone, smooth stone, slab. Let's make some more. Or am I on like whole blocks? Nope, we're on slabs. Okay. There we go. Who made this out of smooth stone slabs? I bet you it was Squirrel. Okay. I don't have this orange chalk yet. And that's going to be a problem. And that is a, like, gray, right? Let's go look at our chalks. Permanent confinement, craft black chalk. Witherite dust. Huh. Alright, I'm confused. Color me confused. Orange and gray. Yes, okay. So, cursed honey. I have to summon a possessed bee. Yeah, so it looks like particle accelerators, even though I really want to play with them, aren't needed right now for some reason. I'm so confused. Striger's higher binding. That's the one we need to be doing. Purple, green, white, and gray. Yep, purple, green, white, and gray. We have all of those. Okay. I think that's this one. Let's look at it again. Purple, green, white, gray. Okay, I think this is the one. So oh, see, these are in the right place. Purple. All right, we got to summon this cursed bee. That's what we're doing. We're back on track. It only took an hour. I'm probably still doing it wrong. So, but you know, it's my show, my party. I'll cry if I want to. Okay. Cool. Now, lime. Hey, we're getting advancements. Yay. Alrighty. Uh-huh. So some of these are different, and the gray is super hard to see. All right, and then we need 1, 2, 8 skeleton skulls? 8 skelly skulls. All right. We don't have skeleton essence. We can make blank skulls. And then skeleton seeds. Soul jars. Half a thing each. So 20 per jar. 4 jars. 80 bones is what we'll need. Okay, we got that. No problem. Skeleton seed. What does it take in the middle? Charged void flame seed. How do we get charged void flame? We take charged prosperity in the thing. So charged prosperity. All right. Charged prosperity goes in here like that. Okay, so there is our seed base. Now we need the soul extractor. Have we made that yet? Soul extractor. No. Okay. Soul extractor. This thingy. Prosperity ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not going to be enough. Okay, we're gonna need some more. Then a couple more. And then we need a machine frame and a soul extractor. Okay. Now, solium jars. Not gar, those are fish. Jar. Okay. So we need more soul dust. Okay. Come here. Where's the alloy smelter? Get in there. So that's one more jar. 1, 2, 3. That's another jar. Okay. So that should need one more ingot. Come on. And recipe and a jar. Sweet. All right, now, soul extractor thingy. Let's put some stuff in the backpack to get it out of the way. Put this particle accelerator stuff in there because I got to figure out why I need it. Why do I need it? Why do I need it? Power. We need power. Power, power, power. All right, there we go. Get that thing extracting some souls. Mm-hmm. All right, while this is doing its thing, I'm going to get some more coffee. Coffee break. back with fresh coffee. Is a jar done? Yay! 1 jar done. 3 more to go. Okie dokie. We could make this faster, I think. Machine. Oh, look at that. We've got one. That definitely makes it faster. Do we have the stuff to upgrade it? Uses. Four more of them. Sweet. All right, that's another tier. Make 4 more of these. And uses here. Uh-oh. Here we go. There's that. Need some more. Let's see how fast that is. Oh, yeah. Much faster. Heck yeah. There we go. That's tolerable. Man, that other one was super slow. Gave me enough time to go get something to, some coffee, but, All right, and then what do you take for essence? Tertium. Hey, look at that. 4 of it. Sweet. To the altar. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skeleton seeds. Okay. And we're doing this because we need to make skelly skulls. And we need like 8 of them. And this is the easiest way to really get all of them. So, what we need is oh, it does not grow we know this. It doesn't grow mystical agriculture. So we want mystical fertilizer. All right, let's grow some of this. Actually, we should probably just do enough of that to get our skulls we need. Cool. That's hopefully enough essence for the skulls. We need 8 skulls. So how many blanks did we make? Blank skulls. We only made 4, but we need 8 total. So we need 4 more of those. And then if we go to uses, we shift click and we put this essence in. There we go. There's all 8 of our skulls, just like that. We need to take this skeleton essence and put it in a drawer, otherwise it will not be able to be sucked up and put into the system. So do we have any empty drawers? We don't. Drawer. There we go. Oh, give me my sword back. And then if we do skelly essence, right there. Then we need to link it and lock it. So lock. Link. All right, place for skeleton essence to go. We're farming it now. We've got our skulls. I want your skulls. I need your skull. Anyway, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right, so Striker's Higher Binding, we drew it. And now in Striker's Higher Binding, we need to get our Cursed Honey. So, no. We spent all that time and that ain't even the right one. Oh my God. Okay. Ighan's Enthrallment. Let's go look that up. Occultism. Gotta love it. Not really. This one goes on Hedron's Lure over it, so this is Hedron's Lure. Four more, so let's see, blank. Skulls. Soul dust. Alrighty. Coffee. Gotta have more of it. I didn't see if Miss Yeti was able to get in server. Looks like she never tried again after I got her whitelisted, but I sent her messages. She should be good. Looks like the whitelist thing's working because some other folks are getting on the Skyblock though, so that's good. All right, I'm down. Working. All right, this goes in here. Blank skulls. We need 4 more skeleton skulls. Blank skull. Skelly skull. Custom payload. What does that even mean? Boy, it didn't like something I did right there. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. We need more mystical essence. Or magical fertilizer. Fert. This stuff. Mystical fertilizer. Okay, let's go make some more skeleton essence. All right. Thanks for everybody being here, tuning in, watching. You know I'm not the most of entertainings, although, you know, y'all do watch my vids and stuff, which is crazy. Speaking of videos, I scheduled yesterday's video for today. So, bonus weekend drop, you'll get one more Skyblock episode tonight at 5 p.m. instead of yesterday at 5 p.m. Yeah, I was like late on the upload, and then I wasn't paying attention, and I scheduled it for completely the wrong day. So, you know, sorry, not sorry. I mean, life happens. Boy, something just got struck by lightning. Let's see, yellow, light gray, and white. Skulls go here. Green. Uh-huh. Then it looks like some of these need light gray, light gray. And then now we need 4 more candles. All right, so this is the one for the cursed honey. Okay. Whoops, 65 blocks to the south. Airdrop coming in. Okay. All right, so for cursed honey, what do we need? What do we need? The next color of chalk requires that you get some cursed honey. To get this material, the enthrallment to summon a possessed bee. So we need a honey block, honeycomb block, and a honey bottle. So what do we have for honey? Okay. Honey block, honeycomb, honey bottle, and these. Okay, need one more. All right, and then we also need a book, Djinn. So a Djinn book, purple, and the book. Okay, so book and quill. Okay, and then we need to use you with the purple. Use purple dye. Purple dye. Give it a spirit. And then we need a sacrifice, right? We have to sacrifice a chicken. Okay, we have carry on, right? So I'm about to carry me a chicken. Here, chicky. We don't have carry on. Do I have a lead? I got a creature catcher. That's fine. Sweet. All right, here's our chicken. And then we just put our stuff in with the book in the middle. So honey, honeycomb. Required sacrifice not performed. What? It still says required sacrifice not performed. Thought it said it was a chicken. Okay, let me get another one. Uh-oh. Mother trucker. I don't want the baby chicken. I need an adult. Okay. Come on. All right, let's... Oh, it did do it. Okay. All right, cursed honey. That's so weird. It said sacrifice not performed, but looks like we're good to go. Simple copper ring. All right, orange and gray. So orange is cursed honey, blaze powder, glowberries, and impure white chalk. Okay, so can we make the impure white? No, we need burnt otherstone, stone, otherstone. How do I get otherstone? Okay, andesite. You just smelt it for that. Okay, and then what is the white one? The white one is otherworld ashes. We need otherworld logs. So otherworld logs. So we're gonna need an otherworld sapling. There we go. We need some dream fruit to eat so that we can harvest it. Paxel. Saplings. Dream fruit. Okay. And then I just need my hoe. I can twerk it. All right, how many logs are we up to? 30. Okay, that should be enough for what we need because we've got a couple chalks to make. So let's just toss in half the stack. Let's do one more. And then we need to head up here. Put you away and you away and you away. That can go, that can go. All that can go. This can really go away. You can go away, you can go away. Clipboard. That can go, that can go. Other stone, it can go, but we're going to put the rest in here. Smelt the entire half stack at one time. There we go. All right, so now impure white chalk, we need that. And then we need the orange chalk. And then the gray chalk. Gray chalk, impure gray chalk. So we need another impure white chalk. Gray paste. Oh gosh. We got to do a ritual for the gray. All right, what is the ritual for the thing? So gray, we need gunpowder, gray dye, clay, and a phantom membrane. Gunpowder, clay, gray. We don't have phantom membrane yet, do we? We don't. I don't even have any of the stuff to sacrifice. We need to not sleep and get some phantoms. All right, we're gonna stand the desk up. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Got to get on my feet, get my move on a little. Getting stale sitting here. All right, so the gray impure. So we need phantom membrane for that. That's what we're waiting on. Phantom spawn egg. Phantom breaker. Summon possessed phantom. Do we have looting or anything on here? Do we have enchants? Looting? Nope. What about augments? Are there no uses? So none of the augments for the mystical agriculture tools are in here? Interesting. Okay. Looting 3. We can make it on an R setup for a lot of source. Ender IO enchanting. We need more skelly skulls. Oh my god. Okay. Well, shoot. We're at an impasse because we really can't make our chalk to get to our Afrit's essence until we get phantoms. Come here. Just have to remember not to sleep. No sleeping, Wooly. No, bad light. Not time to sleep. And I guess we can throw this other chalk in and make it, you know. So there's that. Now I just need the gray chalk, and we gotta have a phantom membrane. Phantom membrane. LA, bat, bee, or parrot. And we don't have any of those. At our disposal. Man. Well, shoot. I don't like hitting roadblocks like that. Let's double check. Is that chalk needed? Allowing you to summon an Afrit without red chalk due to the much reduced power of the pinnacle. It cannot be used to control an Afrit and thus can only be used to fight and kill. Okay. But we need that gray chalk. Shoot. The Afrit's going to try to kill us, too. I guess we could work on getting Enderman in our soul vial. Let's go turn the mob masher off and see if we can get an Enderman. Boy, we are backed up on our mob farm. We are, our mob farm is broken. Did I do that last week and not remember? Oh, there's an Enderman. Come here, buddy. I need you. Yes, there's one. I think we're going to need more than that, though. Soul vial. Okay, maybe we'll get one more. Oh, there we go. There's our second Enderman. Sweet. Nautilus shells. Let's go. Alright, so we got our 2 Enderman things, which we need. What the heck is that? Holy crap. That was not fun. Okay. Alright. Let's turn the mob farm off. Alright. Mob farm, shut it off for now. Let's put our chicken back. Let's get out some seeds and breed these guys up so we don't run out of chickens. Yeah, we're totally down to like 2 chickens. Great. Let's see, what all do we need? Put that away, put that away. Clipboard again. Alright, so we're waiting on light gray. We need phantoms, so that's 1 day skipped, so hopefully we'll get some phantoms soon. What were we working on? Oh, yes. I remember now. We need a soul binder, which means we need a slice and splice, which means we need energized bimetal, all right, we set this thing up. Do I have a gear mold on it? Where is it? No, we have a plate. So recipe. All right, made a table. We need the gear one. Gear, 3 steel plate, engineer's wire cutters. Steel plate, wire cutters. Gear, all right. And then I need iron. Okay, well then what am I doing wrong? Gear. Iron gear. Takes 4 iron. Okay, well why aren't you dropping them in batches of 4? Interesting. I wonder how we would automate that. What's up, Chump Change? How you doing? Yeah, Rude told me that I needed to tell you happy birthday. So, happy birthday and stuff. Birthdays are cool. Hopefully you have a good one. Hey, there's Squirrel too. Look at that. Better late than never. People get here eventually. Let's see. Although I know Squirrel's got, just like me, Squirrel's got a bunch going on in real life right now. So not gonna blame him for that. We need a couple of these gears. We need some more of these. It is soul sand and gold. Gold. Go. Come on, Chump. It's more than just another day. If it weren't for this day 87 years ago, you wouldn't, be here and all that. So, it's worth celebrating because you're like 87, right? I know you may feel 87, but you're not actually 87. Plumber's life is a hard life. You guys work your butts off. mean, apparently it worked for you, though. You know, got your wife that way. You're like, how in the world does she keep breaking all this stuff? Mm-hmm. She was breaking it so you'd come back over to fix it. All right, what do we got? Slice and splice. Still need more soul ingots. Gimme. All right, and then don't mean to call you out like that, but you know. All right, we need a Z-Logic controller, which we're gonna need a zombie head for. Shouldn't be a problem, except we don't have zombie essence. So, and we're running low on soul stone to make the rest of this, so we need to go to the nether and get some more soul stuffs. Soul stone. Man, so Happy Ghast in the vanilla update. You can like fly around on a ghast in the overworld. Kinda cool. Wait, did I move my nether portal and I just flew over here for nothing? Alright, where's my base? There it is. Where's my nether portal? Oh yeah, that's right, my nether portal's downstairs now. So yeah, I flew over here for nothing. Okie dokie. Gah! Okay. Alright, to the nether. The ghast is happy, but the rider ain't. Well, where did I get the soul stone stuff from? Oh, did we? I don't know. Not in here. I mean... Purple. Dude, where are you at? Dude, come here. Stop running. Oh, he did run, for real. Fortune 3. Come here, bud. You gotta die. It's your time to go. Okay, so where did the guy spawn? Oh, because how? Whatever. I mean, it's basically creative flight in the overworld. Why would you? I don't care if it's slow. All right, it says that there's a piglin, but I don't. Oh, I hear him now. Where is he? Oh, he's like trapped on the side. Okay. There we go. Oh, a magnet upgrade we don't need, but okay. Freezing upgrade, netherite smithing template, another magnet upgrade. We didn't get our feeding template. Oh well. And none of this is the soul stuff we need. Where does that stuff come from? Let's look it up again. Soul stone. So, soul stone. Looks like we mined it somewhere in the nether. Let's fly on up to that one and see what's over there. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, don't hit the piglins, Wooly. Now they're all mad. And this is not going to have what we need on it anyways. Let's go over here to this fortress. Tomb created in the nether. Great. Grand. Wonderful. Just died. Alright, I gotta pair you with an ender pearl, right? Is that this one? Ender pearl. No? Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go to that fortress. All right. Sweet, blaze spawner. Like it. And since we have our storage in any dimension now, let's just put stuff in storage. But we need more soulstone. Where it came from in the first place, I still don't know. Can I go down through this stuff? So if I do this and do mining tunnel. looks like... Oh, maybe we can get down. So if we do that, and that, and that. There's some stone. Can I get... Nope, just like one level, so the stone is the very bottom of the island. Okay, so there's no getting out of this island underneath without going through lava. So where the heck did the cobbled soulstone we have come from? That's what I want to know. It had to be somewhere here in the Nether that we've already been. It's another of these islands. Let's get our barrel smasher out. Blackstone, advanced magnet, netherite auto hammer, that sounds good. Rotten egg, heck yeah. Sponges, unbreakable template for the sticks, any storage monitor, moonstone. All right, so magnet at a greater range. Okay, well, let's swap them then. I'll take the better range one. Hey. Oh god, we did it again. Alrighty. Ah, sucks for them. War pigs, heyo. Where did the solium stone stuff come from? Ah! Oh, not having some form of like creative flight in the Nether kind of sucks. Oh boy. Oh, they're gonna attack me as soon as I get back. I am gonna need some armor or something, because this is gonna suck. Yeah. Let's see. Don't let me get caught in a death loop. I will end the stream and just go cry on my couch. Boots, legs, hat. Okay, there's... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not too horrible because that stuff's soulbound, so... Let's just get a sword of some kind. Look, we've got like 86 Awakened Supremium swords. Okay. Back. Don't die before I zone in. Okay. Alright, let's put this in the backpack, this in the backpack. This goes here, there. Sweet. Let's do a shapeless and get all this gold. Come on, I need food. Ah! Okay. Ancient debris. Uh-huh. Okay, well, we've gotten everything we need out here. We still just need soulstone. Like, why? Where did I get it from? That's what I would like to know. Because I had some. Where did the soulstone come from? Let's see if we can figure that out. Under pressure. Steaming ahead. Soulstone, where would it have come from? Why, hello, sir. Uh-huh. Alright, let's put all this stuff in storage. It'd be nice if there's a way to teleport your body back to home for those specific... Yes, exactly. I think the answer to that would be get good, and then it's not a problem, you know. So, I mean, in all fairness, if I was good, it wouldn't be a problem. Alright, well, we made it all the way around and didn't get any more chests, so... Alright, come here, bud. Okay. Alright, well, let's just get out of here. Because we're not getting the soul stone we need. Okay. Look on the map. Is there anything? What is that? Oh, that's the Nether Cataclysm boss. Okay. Well, at least we know where one is now. The question still begs, though. Where did I get my soul stone from? Alright, well, let's just slash home. And then I really need to know where to get some more soulstone. It's a problem. Because normally it's found in the nether. In the veins with the soulium dust and stuff. Was I supposed to make a seed and didn't? Soul seed? Soulium, solarium. Nope, that's not it. Cobbled soul stone. Soulstone, cobbled soulstone. Aha! There we go. Soulium dust with any kind of cobble in an uncontrolled one. Okay, soulium dust. Yeah, there we go. All right. Like, I'm not crazy. We got this stuff somehow. Okay, and then no temperature. Where are you? Right here. So we will take you out. And we will do this with cobble. There we go. I've got a Chaos Dragon to fight in the ATM 10. Yeah, I saw that on the thing. I'm going to have to face my fears. All right, this was what we needed. Cool. Go gadget smelter machine. Oh, let's put up my golden carrots. Give me them back. Give me it back. Give it back. Oh, sorry. And you're done. Oh. Ooh. My entire wrist, elbow, shoulder, and back just popped. All simultaneous from stretching. That felt real good. All right. Soul. We did. What do we have? We have a binder. No, we have a slice and splice. Okay, so there's the slice and splice. Now we're going to need a soul binder, which was what we needed that for, which is what we needed this for. We need more soul sand, soul soil, and gold. Soul something. Gold. Okay. Looks like the bot, though, for getting people verified and on there is working, because Vogon has not spoken to me at all and was able to get onto the server. So that is the first, like, verified. Well, him and Delson got it, so. I guess Squirrel figured it out, too, but Squirrel doesn't count. Alrighty. All good. Cool. Sweet. How did you like it? Was it rough having to get it, or made sense? Like you were able to follow along pretty good? I mean, I'm sure it's not as simple as just having me do it for you, but for me, it's much more manageable. Okay. Empty soul vial. Quartz. And glass. And it goes in here. No, stop. Okay, well, how do we make the quartz? Oh, is it just... I think it might just be another quartz. Come on. Get in there. Go, go, go. Yeah, you do have to pick that one. That's about the only hiccup, is you got to click the right thing. Hyper mobile, unfortunately, your knees and hips bend in weird directions, popping frequently. Oh, fun. Yay. All right. Soul thingy. Soul jar. Right? No, soul vial. We need an empty one to fill with zombie, I do believe. Let's see. So, nope, empty is fine. And then a Z-Logic controller. We need zombie essence, which means zombie seeds, which means we need a base. All about that base. About the base. No trouble. Seed. There we go. Charge prosperity seed. It goes into the thing. Oh, I feel like we're getting something done today, although I feel like it doesn't have anything to do with what I titled the stream, but oh well. Oh well. So zombie essence takes same as the bones. We're gonna need 80 rotten flesh, which is not a problem. Okay. Then we need 4 of those soul jars, which may be a problem. Soul jar. Let's go there. Okay. 4 times 3 is 12, so we need 12 of this. Yep, we're going to need a lot more of that. Great. The Matter joined Discord last night. Oh, I saw that. He's, the Matter's all right. He's the one that runs, the SMP that I'll be dropping the video tomorrow for. My episode 1's really kind of just me getting started. I'm going to move forward, hopefully, with being able to coordinate with some of the other creators on there to get some, you know, collab content going. But it's something to look forward to. It is basically a Vanilla Plus with Create pack that they threw together. We do have immersive aircraft in there, so that'll be fun. And we do have a lot of Create add-ons. We have trains, and everybody's planning to try and build pretty close together all around the main spawn island for the beginning of the series. And I think honestly, I think Stalk may have more episodes out than anybody, and he's on either episode 4 or 5. So it is very, very early. I was late to the party. I could not make the launch recording, but you know, we will do the best we can to hang out with some folks. I'm excited to learn a lot more about Create because I don't really know a whole lot about it. I'm not well versed, but I know that essentially you can make like a portable storage using contraptions now, which kind of nifty. All right, so we need 12. There we go. And then soul jars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Where did we put that thing? Right there. So we'll take those out, put our jar in, put our rotten flesh in. Let's go ahead and make some fertilizer. Get us enough for the skulls we need. Oh yeah, he's I think he moved out of his single player to the Sky World and moved over to our server for his streams. You know, that way if any of us are on, we can have, you know, interactions while we're streaming and whatnot. So, but yeah, he moved. Like I said, he had a single player, all the mod 10 to the Sky. And I don't know. He was like, hey, would you mind if I move this over there? And I'm like, no, I don't care. So, but I like Stalk. He's a great builder, by the way. Some of the stuff he's doing on this SMP. And if you guys haven't, go check out his vids on the makeshift SMP. He's got some cool builds going on. He likes to build, and he builds in a hurry. It's cool. All right. There we go. One more jar. And then what do we need for essence? Probably tertium again. Tertium. There we go. Let's get our seed. There we have it. Now we can put the rotten flesh away. Put that away. Keep you. Keep you. Oh, no. No. Wand. Yeah, I saw you were talking, I guess, in his live stream there, and I forgot what the other thing was. I just accidentally put away. Oh, well. Met somebody in person that streams on Twitch, and they were talking about how there is a way to essentially be able to stream like your Spotify playlists and stuff on Twitch and not run the risk of having your channel, you know, deleted over there. So I'm excited to learn more about that for sure. Oh, I was like, where is everything going? Yeah, it was going in the backpack because you turned that new magnet on, dummy. Okay. Ooh, do we have phantom jet? We need that phantom membrane. It might have been enough time. This is the way to get it. And we get the fertilized essence from the farm, so it's not bad. Okay, now, drawer, set a drawer, add it to the storage, so this stuff's got a place to go. Drawer, spruce drawer. Alrighty, locking and linking. There we go. And then no end then. All right, that goes in there, that goes in there. Then we need a zombie head. Cool. And then on top of that, for Z logic controller, we need 2 solium, 2 silicon, and a redstone. One, 2. Silicone. 1, 2. And redstone. Then we're going to need axe and shears. Axe. There's an unbreakable one. Shears. Then we need our slice and splice. And our soul binder. Well, we can't make the soul binder yet, right? Yep, okay. Slice and splice. Glad to support our community. I appreciate having you around, sir. You do good work for somebody who gets no compensation. All right. Let's see. Toss that in there. Axe and shears. Send the stuff in. There we go. How we doing on time? Is it time to swap from coffee to Monster, or do I do one more cup of coffee? I think we do a cup of coffee while this logic controller's making. Being able to play on our servers. Dude, these servers are freaking amazing. Like, you know, for the money that Yeti pays for them, they run stuff great. I mean, you know, I am very cautious with how I set stuff up and whatnot. But yeah, they really have just been stellar so far. All right, there is our logic controller. Now we should be able to make our soul binder. Sweet. And then the soul binder we get to use to make ender crystal. So we need a vibrant crystal and an enderman thing, which we already have the enderman. Ender vial. There we go. So we've got that. And then we need a vibrant crystal. Need a capacitor. And then we need 6 levels. So we need the XP holder or wand. Let's see. At Ender. This thing. Experience rod. There we go. Dude, yeah, Yeti and them are awesome. Good people. All right. There's our ender crystal. Over here completing quest lines I didn't even know I was completing. Grains of the end. Interesting. So we just sag mill them. Cool. We don't need it sag milled for right now, but good to know. Yeah, I don't know. Base building maybe ought to be what we do next weekend or something, because this thing's a hot mess. Get rid of all the ID stuff that we're not using. Move it all over to 82. That'd probably be a good use of our time next week. Let's heal up our gear real quick. All right, so that gets us for our quest line we've been working on for our next extension in the Rift. That gets us the Ender Crystal, we have the Infused Diamond, we have the Time Crystal. Now we're just waiting on the Afrit Essence, and we need Phantoms. Come on, Phantoms. It's got to have been enough days for me to have a Phantom attack me. Airdrop, 127 blocks west. These airdrops are OP, by the way. They drop some, like, ridiculous loot. Like a gargantuan energy storage? What? Just straight dimensional shards? Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah, good stuff. Flux plugs. Another Paxel, another tier 4. Alright, let's go put this up. Oh, yep, there we go. Lagged right through my base. Energy storage. It's free, so we'll just keep adding to it. Alright, there's all that. Hey-oh. Alright, we need the Phantom Essence. We've done all the other pieces of that. Destroys the crystals in the process. Okay. Yeah. So, what? I don't know. Block palette, maybe? Start looking at that. sure you're just, trying to make up for breaking the last one. Let's see how it is. Totally Squirrel's fault. When in doubt, blame Squirrel. He knows I don't actually blame him. I'm just picking on him. Don't get your pitchforks out or anything. All right. It's hot in here. I have to turn on the AC or open up a window. It's supposed to have cooled off, but I can tell you the last couple days when I've gone outside, those cooler temps that the forecast was saying was coming, they are not here yet. Although the trees are starting to change color. We got some pretty fall color coming in some places. Alrighty. We'll start with pulling the hair back to, get it off the neck. We'll see if that helps. What do we have for, building stuff in here? We have ours. There's some neat stuff in ours that requires source, but, it'll build islands and stuff for you. We need a flux seed or whatever they're called. Seed. These things. Intro seed. And then we need a fluix block. We did finally get this going. Heck yeah. All right, and then any kind of just block. There's some netherrack. That'll work. Yeah, we could really stand for a proper organized base with some space. One thing we haven't really done is a lot of exploring. There is an island over there. That's Spawn Island. Okay. Why don't we do a little overworld exploring? See if we can find any, if there's any structures we haven't found or anything. Start looking for somewhere to move to. Portable brazier relay. I don't know. That I don't know. There's some stuff underwater over here. Is that an ocean monument? Yep. There's another one of the castles. Oh, I forgot we did find that Mushroom Island, which is great for spawns, and it's already a big landmass. We could just level it off. Yeah, this could be good. Barrel smasher. Smash. Alrighty. Barrels. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should we level this thing off and call this base? Because, oh, but it's not the right biome, so it's not like we will have our mob protections. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not sure what all else we might stand. We might be better just to build something near where we are. And you guys watching on YouTube that might be on Twitch and aren't already following me, I am 2 followers away from the 50 follower goal that they want me to reach. So if you wouldn't mind going over there and dropping a follow, let me see if I got the links to my Twitches. It's definitely in our Discord. Let's see. I put it in the announcements when I tagged y'all today. There you go. Maybe I work on that this afternoon. Bot. I got streamer bot sitting right here installed, but not configured, and it would be able to be like Twitch or socials or whatever, and it shows you all that. Exclamation Discord. All kinds of fun stuff. The heck, Engineer Skyhook. Huh. Okay. All right. So let's look at those rituals. So in Ars Nouveau, does it talk about them in here? No. It do not. Containment, Awakening, Summon Wild and Tribute. Those are not the ones. Let's go look at ritual. Okay. Burrowing, Challenge, Binding, Awakening, Disintegration, Sunrise, Cloud Shaping, Flight, Conjure Island Plains, Conjure Island Desert, what about Plains? What does that take? Okay, so it's going to take some earth essence, so we would need to set up an imbuement chamber with a seed, dirt, and iron. Pedestals. Oh, vests. Interesting. I'll have to go look at that. We need more source stone. All right, there's 3. Let's make them into the shorties. Okay. Does this conversion take source? So for essences, it does require source. So let's head downstairs. Is it nighttime? Can we get some phantoms, please? Okay, and then earth essence takes dirt, iron, and a seed. Seed, dirt, and iron. So boop, boop, boop. Lapis. There we go. Alrighty, so now we've got enough to make our tablet conjure. Grass block. Archwood. Flourishing. Need a hoe. All right, that gives us the logs we need. And then conjure. Okay. Let's go to the uses on this. Left shift. Creates an island of grass and dirt with a circle around the ritual, converting the area to plains, augmenting with Frostia will convert to snow plains. The island will generate within a radius of 7 blocks. Augmenting the ritual with source gems will increase the radius by 1 for each source gems. Source must be provided nearby as blocks are generated. Okay. Like how much source? I thought it said 2,000 was needed. But we'll see. So let's let this jar is full. So let's put another source jar down. And then we want to look for ritual brazier thing. Oh, the remote link you said. Ritual brazier relay. Yeah, I don't see the one you're talking about, Squirrel. Alrighty. You can tear down the ID stuff on my platform out there. If we aren't planning another workshop, at least the devices won't be ticking. All right, yeah. I mean, whatever. I still look at it sometimes. Hey, Yeti, how are you? I got Miss Yeti manually verified because she was having trouble using the new system, but I just went in and verified her manually. If you'll let her know, I did reply back and tell her. My passport is done. We have to go get the photo done for my wife. But yes, I am working on it. No problem, Yeti. All right, so it says that it will do it in a radius around the brazier. And if we're trying to just see what this thing looks like, let's go. You know, we could, in theory, we could put it directly above our crystal thingy. Let's see if this will work. So then it says we can augment it with source gems. Why is it not letting me? Oh, yeah, there's something. The server does not like something about the teleporting one. It's been doing that, lagging on that. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to go look. Okay, how are we on time? 11:07. It's like we're doing the thing, man. Zombie essence. There we go. Cool. Why are you not linked? Are you out of the range? Oh, you are just barely out of range. Can we put another upgrade in the controller? Oh, we can do better than that. All right, now we should be able to add that. Heck yeah, does it go all the way out here to our mob farm? Oh, shoot. We could probably put a drawer controller extension in there, and then if we set drawers for all this, we can have it import. What are you waiting? Maybe you need to talk to her, because I did my part. Yeti's trying to get us to come visit. So, you know. He's basically begging us, you know, which is, indicates I probably ought to get on it and get it done. So. Alright, so now can I access my source gems? Yay. Alright, I was like, why can't I get to them? It's because they weren't linked. Alright. How do we augment them? Do you just throw them in? So... Alright, so... that makes it bigger. Let's, I mean, see how many it'll take. Source needed. All right. Well, that sure seems like a lot of free blocks. You need a visa just for a visit? I don't just need a passport just for a visit? I wonder how big this island's gonna be. Oh, needs more source. Okay, so yes, it's gonna take a lot of source. Dang, this is getting more and more. I ain't never traveled abroad. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I ought to like make an agronomic source link or something and or not an agronomic. What is the one that sucks up lava? We need to make some kind of source link to make a source over here. Somehow. Source. Okay, what do we have? We have alchemical, volcanic, mycelial, vitalic, agronomic. Volcanic, right? Okay, let's try that. We're out of gold? No. Shouldn't be. Volcanic's the one that I can feed archwood logs to, right? Oh, when I put the upgrade in, it unlinked some of the drawers. That's what happened. Anything that like would have been outside the range for a brief moment got unlinked. Looks like my drawer wall is... Oh, look at that. It's like not... Half of this isn't linked. I'm like, where are my resources? Okay. Well, that kind of stinks. What all else got disconnected? I bet my scraps are not connected. Okay, there's the gold. Now can I make it? Volcanic. Okay. Lava. Bucket. All right, I think if I have empty buckets in here and I go to lava, I can... Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Volcanic. And then if we go archwood, and then we get barrel. All right, let's see. So volcanic, barrel. We need item pipe of some kind. There we go. And then if we put these in there. Nope, that's not working. It's got to just be thrown on the ground. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. We can do it with a pedestal. If we make another pedestal. And we put it here. And then we take our logs. There we go. Archwood. What about pedestals? Let's make another one or two and see if it goes faster. So if I do like this and like that. Look at it go. Now we're going to need logs. I guess we could start growing them here though. Archwood. Let's grow some of each color, I guess. Heck yeah. It is. Out of logs already. Go get you some more. Botany. Nope. Bonsai. Nope. So we don't really have any of the easy methods for growing stuff. Now, the volcanic source link, I could in theory pipe it lava, right? Oops. We vein mined. We did not mean to vein mine. Don't vein mine things. It's bad. Okay. Boy, if you ever need dirt, one of these rituals is great for dirt. You know, it takes a grass block to make it. And even if you only did the smallest one, it looks like we get an absolute ton of dirt. That could be kind of cheesy on like something like All the Mods Tend to the Sky. If you could get to one of these rituals pretty quick, you could, you know, get enough dirt to sieve up your stuff easily, maybe. I don't know. I wonder if it tells you how far along it is in the ritual. Why do I get the feeling this is going to take forever? Log. What do we have for logs? Oh, we've got seed, though. Can I make, like... Does it consume regular logs? It does. We don't get as much source out of them, but it does consume them. Sweet. Well, that makes it easier than having to grow the trees over and over and over. Okay. Put this up. Put these up. Got plenty more logs now. They're not archwood, but that's okay. All right, that hopefully is enough to get our island going. How big is this thing underneath? What is that, 5 deep? Heck yeah. Yeah, 5 layers of dirt deep. It is sucking down the source, though. 84. If it increases the radius by 1 and it was originally 7, that means that this thing's going to be 90. It's going to go all the way to our base. That's cool, though. I'm down. Give me a ton of room. We're probably going to need to feed it some more wood and stuff, but that's okay. I mean, it looks like this is working, right? Oh, it's going to be perfect. Okay, let's get a feral flare lantern so we don't get mobs out here. Okay. Yeah, man. Getting there. Heck yeah. All right. At least we'll have a base platform or the start of one between next week. I may have to supplement this some more with another source link of some kind or something. I don't know. All right. Agronomic, that's when crops grow. That's the one we feed to alchemical. We feed potions. Vitalic, what do you feed Vitalic? That's the one that gets it from mobs, right? Yeah. So, mob farm kills. All right, let's look at, do we have phytogenic insulators? No. Do we have garden cloches? Yes, we do. Okay, can I grow archwood in there? Archwood. Uses. No, I cannot. Dang it. I mean, death or baby mobs growing, yep. Yes, you can monetize. It's already got me saying I can monetize, but, you know, it told me the goal it wants is 50 followers. So, and I have filled out all the stuff for Twitch, and it says I've got the monetization tab, but I don't know anything about any of it, so I think in theory people could sub if I turned it on. It looks like maybe it's on. Yeah, so apparently that's a thing, but you know, Our affiliate and partner channels are eligible for ads. Ads may be available for this channel in the future. Okay, well, I think ads is one of the ones that wants you to get to 54. So let's see. Home. Yes, people can sub as of now. Okay. Yeah, it's got a goal. It wants me to get 50. So it says I'm 96%. Alrighty. Let's just keep growing some of these trees, because yeah, we are gonna run out of the other logs, and we can't grow them in the garden cloche, so gosh dang it. Vein mined a hole in my thing again. Thankfully, it's not like, you know, it's multiple layers deep, so I didn't like dig a giant hole. Just a shallow, massive hole. Oh, there we go. A log. It's log, it's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. At least we got plenty of wood essence, because we started that soon, so even though it's not the most efficient, we can just keep feeding this spruce logs. There we go. Sweet. All right, time to stand up again, stretch. Boy, the sit-stand desk is nice, but it does take a minute. I ought to look into it again and see, because I was under the impression before, maybe it changed since then, that I wasn't able to enable subs until I hit the... Yeah, it used to be 50, and then I signed in one day, and it was like, you're eligible for monetization. So you're not crazy. That's what it used to be, but they've changed it. You know, guess got more people on the cusp, or they're losing content creators. I don't really know why they would lower it. Yeah, this thing is going to go, let's see, we can probably figure out how big it's going to be. So it's going to have a radius of, at whatever we augmented, 84 plus 7, so it's going to have a radius of 91. So it's going to go 46 blocks. So 6 633 plus 46 is going to go to 679. Oh, it's going to be like 2 blocks shy of here, it looks like. That's fine. I mean, this is way easier than building it yourself. It does take a little longer, but... I guess we could go see if there's any source over here. Whoa, why are we stuck in a block? Okay, no extra source over there. I mean, I guess technically I could make some, like, Eclipse soil and put a agronomic down and just have it essentially voided off, but it would get source every time it grows, right? So, agronomic. So if I were to do this, make one of these, and then we were to take our hoe, which needs to be the Eclipse tier if it's not. We need to make one. Eclipse hoe. Let's see. Hoe. We've got this one. We should upgrade it. It's templates. So there's an Eclipse alloy template. Okay, there's an Eclipse alloy ingot. Dirt. We don't need dirt. We've got plenty of that. We just need seeds. So seed. Doesn't really matter. We'll just go wheat. Smithing. Okay, we need to go to our smithing table. All right, there's our hoe. And then the way I understand this, if I was to just make a bunch of crops that we don't even care about, the drops should despawn. Water bucket. The water is not linked anymore either. Great, grand, wonderful. Oh. There we go. Water bucket. Why will it not let me plant these? Missing light, maybe? Nope, it doesn't like wheat. What about carrot? No, it will not let me plant them. Oh, they've got to be underwater, right? Shoot. Mm-hmm. Trapdoor, no. Water. Okay, there we go. Also, yeah, that's why I couldn't plant. I figured it out. I got there, okay. Oh boy. This is not growing near as fast as I thought it would. How are we doing? I wish this had a progress bar. It's getting close to that mark that it said it would get to, though, so. Let's look at the clipboard for next week. Aphrodescence. Collider needs room. We're working on room for sure. New base build. Working on that. Automating the JDT fuel. Need room to do it. We're going to delete this thermo plus uranium power one because we're all right on power. Let's see. Get rid of ID and move to A2. Budding time crystal. Okay. I mean, we really didn't. Oh, we did do ender crystal today. Look at that. We actually marked something off. Steam engine, does it get better with better cores? No, it does not. It produces the same amount of power regardless of which cores you're using. Yeah, we're almost there on Aphrodescence. We need We need phantom membrane. And I still haven't had a phantom come, even though I haven't slept. I've been good and not slept, and no phantoms are harassing me. They need to. Come on, phantoms. Ugh. Come on. What is going on? I swear I've pulled the same hair out of my shirt 3 times now. All right. This ritual. I wish there was a way to speed them up. That'd be cool. I mean, I guess maybe the wand would. We are getting pretty close. What did I say it would be? 670. So it was 33. Yeah, so we should be getting pretty close to the peak of this. Unless I misunderstood how it calculates the radius. About to turn on my auto clicker for left shift over here. Dude, I mean, we've been like the last hour or so of the stream without sleeping and have not gotten a single phantom. We should be getting real close to the number though. 674. Hasn't rounded that corner yet. Where is it? There it comes. $45, 46, so 33 plus 46, 79 we said. So it's got $75, 76, 77, 78, 79. To here, it should be in theory. Unless I read that wrong. Let's look up that ritual again. If I read it wrong, this thing's gonna be like ridiculous. Okay, come on. Oh, we're out of logs again. So log, we've got like 2,000 in here. Isn't there one you can feed food to as well? We need a better source battery is what we really need. But that's why we're doing this. That's why we're making this island. It is cool that it changes the biome to plains. That'll help us get mobs spawning, right? Like passive mobs. See where we are. No shortage of phantoms on all the mods 10 to the sky. Yeah, I need them here though, in this world. This is gonna be nice though. This is 5 deep, 2 of dirt. It's gonna be real nice. $77. So I guess we'll know when in 2 more passes whether it's going to be like super massive or whether the, math is right. Oh, we were going to look at the ritual and see what it said. Read it again. Ritual, what is that? Conjure? So, creates an island of grass and dirt in a circle around the ritual, converting the area to plains, augmenting with that alternative snow. The island will generate with a radius of 7 blocks. Radius. Increase the radius by 1 for each gem. Wait a minute. Radius of 7. So centered on it, it would be 3 in each direction. So, right? That's how I'm reading it. So, yes, in theory, we should be getting pretty close to full size for the island it's going to conjure. But right now it's a diamond and not a circle, so I wonder if it starts filling out the edges or something. Oh yeah, Vogon's been on the channel for a while. I don't remember when they came in, but don't often talk in streams and stuff, but been on the server for quite a bit too on one of the previous ones. I don't remember which one. I just remember the name. It's like sporadically running out of source. I guess I could grow some more archwood because that seems to go better. We really need a way to farm the archwood. Oh, our gear is charging. Yeah, every time I try to use the little, void shift one, it sort of lags. Don't know what that is. There we go. Charge up our pants. That in here. Those away. Anyway, what did we come in here for? Now I've done forgotten. Basalt. Oh, we need hammers. These ones. I will be so glad to get a new base set up where I can start automating all this. Like I can put crafting recipes in and have AE2 just craft the hammers to keep those in stock in here. Don't have to keep doing that. It's gonna be nice. Heck yeah. Alright. Rituals. Yeah, we did one of them. And we got some essences. Volcanic. A little bit of quest credit, you know. Is there anything else to claim? Nope. Okay. It's funny, we're like so close to the end of the pack and I'm finally building, you know, an island. All right, that's 679, so I guess we'll know with how it shapes up after it starts making this next pass. Let's get some archwood. Mostly a lurker. All right. I mean, hey, I don't fault nobody. Just glad you watch and hang out with us, man. You know, I do this because I enjoy it. I have no delusions of grandeur about ever full time in this or anything like that. I just, I mean, if it happens, cool. But I like playing Minecraft and like sharing it with people. So. Does suck that it seems like we don't really have a way to grow. There's got to be some kind of method for us to grow trees. It'd be cool if I could feed it these saplings too. All right, so does it start to spread out now? Oh no, it's going further. So either we miscalculated or this thing is going to be absurdly large. Alrighty. Is it done yet? Come on, we need a progress bar or something. Like, let me know why it's taking or what part we're on. I'm hoping at some point maybe we'll see the island start to like change shape into more of a circle. Because it says a circle, and this is not a circle. This is a diamond. Where is it on its building? It's a pretty big platform, though. For free. Just takes time. Okay, it did change directions, which is weird. Because it was going the other way before. Oh no, it goes both directions. Okay. Just sent you a video for an archwood farm. Cool, I'll check it out. Oh, you may be right, Squirrel. I may have just made this thing absolutely massive. So, you know, we could be fighting for source for days. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to keep going. So it's probably going to go all the way to the castle, which is fine. It may fill our mob farm in with dirt, though. I wonder if I could just break it to stop it now. All right, that looks like that worked. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that actually brings us like right up to noon, but at least we've got some area to work with. And I may try this again to see if it does like round it out. I wonder if it's going to try to replace all of these if I start it over, but either way, might get us a little source battery going on here this week. And we may try again, but we've got plains biome in a big old diamond out here, and this looks definitely big enough for us to start building something better on. And yeah, so what's up, Rick? You're getting here just in time for me to wrap my stream up. How you doing? Long time no see. But yeah, we're literally wrapping up. There's a video dropping this evening, y'all, because I misscheduled it. It was supposed to go out yesterday, and I picked the wrong date when I scheduled the thing. So you're gonna get a Saturday drop from me, and then the new S&P starts tomorrow. So look for that. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna plan to drop those, but those are gonna drop once a week on Sunday, and we may stream that world some, mixing it up between this one and another. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Good to see you, Rick. Thanks for stopping by, Yeti. Playing in traffic. Biking 30 miles on Saturdays. Dang, look at you. I'll have to catch up with you in Discord, Rick. But anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.